no matter what the load. The name that's known is Firestone, where the rubber meets the road. If you're carrying steel or tilling the soil, gonna visit Grandma or looking for oil, for the youngest driver and the real old pro, for a jet to land or a lawn to mow, for moving mountains or for stalking geese, following a golf ball or keeping the peace. Wherever wheels are turning, no matter the load, the name that's known is Firestone, where the rubber meets the road.
Firestone, your symbol of quality and service.
You can look here and there, you can go anywhere, but you can't find a car to compare today with the Chevrolet. The 64 Chevrolet.
Just what is the Chevrolet? Chevrolet has 5 kinds of new cars for 64.
There's the Chevrolet Corvette. There's the Chevrolet Corvair. There's the Chevrolet Chevy too. There's the brand new Chevrolet Chevelle. And then there's the Chevrolet.
The Chevrolet 464, proud flagship of the fleet. Newest, loveliest version of America's favorite car.
The jet smooth Chevrolet.
Looking good and going great, it brings the greatest challenge ever to more expensive cars. Jet smooth luxury in the Chevrolet tradition of constant improvement year by year. Improvement that's necessary if the Chevrolet is to stay ahead of its most serious competition, the other great cars by Chevrolet.
Chevrolet 464 with 5 kinds of cars, each one a wonder in its way. But for big car value today, you can't do better than a Chevrolet.
Jet smooth luxury.
The 64 Chevrolet.
If you were as serious about renting a car as you are about buying a car, you'd seek out the sunny, bright Hertz sign every time, because Hertz has more to give. More people, more shiny new Chevrolets and other fine cars. So head for the sunny, bright Hertz sign.
Just let Hertz put you in the driver's seat.
Yes, the good old summertime. But here's what time it is at your Plymouth Valiant dealers. S-A-V-E. It's save time. Time to save money on Valiant. Your Plymouth Valiant dealer is out to sell all Valiants immediately at big savings to you. A Valiant costs less than other compacts. See how much less than Falcon, Corvair, and up to $473 less than Olds F-85. Every Valiant has a Husky 101 horsepower Economy 6, a rugged rust-resisting unibody, torsion bar suspension, a 6-passenger family sedan with lower-than-ever list prices and consistently high resale value. So see your Plymouth Valiant dealer this week and save.
Telesports has again been brought to you by the man who sells and services Valiant, the compact nobody beats for value. and the greatest Plymouth ever built. Your Plymouth Valiant dealer.
I've got to see them. I must chance it.
Whirling up from deep imagination, sweeping aside the old, ushering in a new automotive era, comes now more than a new car, an entirely new concept. The Motoramic Chevrolet 455. What's new with Chevrolet? Everything. There's a beautiful change in styling. The new Chevrolet is lower, wider, and longer looking, with a vivid view of its new sweep sight windshield. There's a bold change in performance with Chevrolet's spectacular new valve and head engines, the 162 horsepower Turbo Fire V8, and 2 new Blue Flame 6s. There's a big change in comfort with everything from new glide ride suspension to a completely redesigned Fisher body. See your Chevrolet dealer and drive the low-price car with a big, bold, beautiful change. The Motoramic Chevrolet 455.
Out of the minds of America's foremost engineers, shaped by America's top craftsmen, comes an entirely new concept in low-cost motoring. The Motoramic Chevrolet 455.
Cast aside old comparisons, here is a car with young ideas, the Motoramic Chevrolet. With fresh new styling in a choice of 190 model color combinations. Fresh new vitality in its all-valve and head engines, the 162 horsepower Turbo Fire V8 and 2 Blue Flame 6s. Fresh new advances that make driving smoother with new glide ride suspension. Easier thanks to new low-friction steering and many other Chevrolet firsts in its field. See your Chevrolet dealer and discover how great low-cost motoring can be when you drive the Motoramic Chevrolet, the car with young ideas.
I am an engine. My mother was imagination. My father, molten metal. In me is power, churning power, turning power, burning power in 8 busy breathing cylinders. I am Chevrolet's new Turbofire V8, an engine that keeps car wheels rolling. 162 horses are racing inside me, every one a stallion of power. I cover straight, fast, steady. Distance is my challenge, my glory. I eat miles, not gasoline. These are my brothers, Chevrolet's high-stepping Blue Flame 6s. No chips off the old block. These 6s are new, all new, and acted. Mountains melt, hills hide when they see 'em coming. We're highway spanners, 7-league boots that cover a continent. Power, what we sing of. Performance, that's what we sell in 8s, in 6s, in all new Motoramic Chevrolets. Power, performance, this is our story.
This child will be an orphan. No, she doesn't know it. Neither does her mother or her father. What will happen to this secure little family? Let's look one day ahead. This story, or some variation, will be repeated over 40,000 times this year, according to the present accident rate. Yet most of these accidents can be prevented. Your cooperation. Drive safely and courteously. Observe speed limits and warning signs. Insist on strict enforcement of all traffic laws. Wherever the laws are strictly enforced, deaths go down. Don't make your next trip your last trip. Drive safely. Support your local safety organization. Say, how do you like to be a motorcycle cop? Let's watch one in action first. Got him. Doing 70 in a 40-mile zone. Think you ought to throw the book at him? Let's go over and see what happens. Why, it's you. What do you think the officer ought to do now? No arrest? Makes a difference when it's you. Doesn't make any difference here. Or here. Over 40,000 will be killed in traffic accidents this year, according to the present accident rate. Most of these tragedies can be prevented. Your cooperation. Drive safely yourself. Observe speed limits and warning signs. Insist on strict enforcement of all traffic laws. Wherever laws are enforced, deaths go down. Drive safely. Support your local safety organization.
Centuries ago, South Sea natives rigged an outboard runner to stabilize their craft. Today, Chevrolet uses this outrigger principle to give stability in cornering. The 55 Chevrolet rear springs are attached outside of the frame. You'll no longer find yourself rolling on each turn. And coming out of those turns, you'll glide as smoothly as this one because of Chevrolet's new Glide Ride front suspension. See how Chevrolet demonstrated the smoothness of Glide Ride. Would it carry a glass of water over a rough road? Pretty rough going to water, wouldn't you say? Yet, no spillage. Ask your Chevrolet dealer for a demonstration ride. Feel the ease and comfort of Glide Ride front suspension and outrigger rear springs, two of the luxury car features in the 55 Motoramic Chevrolet.
You know, we've talked about batteries quite a bit here on Wide Wide World without realizing a very obvious fact that Delco Battery is kind of a wide, wide world all by itself. Now, these genuine rubber separators. That's a Delco feature that adds longer life to the heart of your battery. These are made of rubber from British Malaya, raw rubber from the liquid latex sap of the bountiful hevea tree. And the lead component of your Delco battery, well, it didn't just happen either. Because from the lead mines of Peru come the raw materials for the grids and plates that make your Delco the best-built battery of them all. And the sulfur used in Delco batteries? Well, of course, you'll find extensive sulfur in many countries, but most sulfur is mined right here in the good old USA. Down there in Texas, maybe, or Louisiana. So you see, Delco searches the whole world over to make sure that only the very best raw materials go into a Delco battery. Now, of course, this points up a very important fact. From raw materials to finished product, a Delco battery is completely manufactured by Delco with complete product control. Well, this means a better battery for you. So always replace with Delco. Remember, Delco dry charge battery brings you the freshest power money can buy. Power that can't get old before it's sold. Available at Delco dealers from coast to coast through the United Motors system.
Of course you do. You wish for the things boys dream of.
I wish I had a cowboy outfit. A real one.
I wish. What does a small boy wish for?
I wish I had a town out west. My town.
I wish.
I wish I was a somebody.
Say, isn't that Jimmy Jones? They say he's the richest man in Texas.
Richest in the world?
Look there, he's got a new Chevy. When Jones wants something, he gets it.
I heard that, partner.
Sorry, no offense.
Sorry, Mr. Jones.
Powerful man with a powerful car.
Chevy power. The power that broke a Pikes Peak stock car record that stood for 21 years.
Better looking, safer.
A car with long, low lines with the extra power and performance that give you the better, safer driving control.
The kind of car I want.
The kind of car you can see and drive at your Chevrolet dealers right now. Right?
Right. I wish.
Gee, I wish I was old enough to drive.
The year, 1796. The place, Padua, a university city in northern Italy. The man, a physics professor, one Alessandro Volta.
Now, boy, let's make magic. Touch these two pieces of metal with your tongue. Know what you just did? You made electricity. Yes, chemical electricity. Just like we make with my crown of cups. See, two pieces of metal submerged in acid. Here, touch these two wires together and see what happens. Go ahead. See the sparks? Like lightning. Chemical electricity. Just think what we can do.
Volta's crown of cups, a simple battery consisting merely of metal strips submerged in acid. But a very important first, because the men who followed Volta refined his crude battery, improved it, and step by step developed today's most advanced battery, the new Delco dry charge battery. Fresh power, power at your command. Delco power, captured from the world's finest raw materials by expert craftsmen. Delco power, made under quality inspection, unsurpassed anywhere, to be sure Delco power is fresh. That all the power in a Delco dry charge battery belongs to you. Get fresh Delco dry charge power for your car. Install a revolutionary new Delco dry charge battery. Quality built by Delco Remy division of General Motors. Available through the United Motors system and its independent distributors and dealers everywhere.
Anything special?
No, nothing special. I think it's something with the battery.
I'll check it for you.
Probably just needs a little water. Come, show me your batteries. Oh! Say, you got a deal?
Get a Delco. The bargain's in the battery.
You don't say.
Here, I'll show you why.
Yeah, show me, yeah.
All Delco batteries come in these special hard rubber cases that protect the heart of the battery from road shock and temperature extremes.
Very practical.
And Delco is guaranteed by General Motors.
Very good outfit.
Shall I put a Delco in your car, sir?
Well, how much does it cost?
This Delco is just $12.95.
Say, that's a real deal.
Zero hour. Time to back the attack on traffic accidents which destroyed 40,000 lives last year. This is your war. Every time you drive your car or take a walk, you're on the battlefield. That's right, no man is on our streets and on our highways. The selfish act, the heedless act is enemy work. In fact, it is the enemy. And these are its victims, the innocent who must pay the price in this pointless war. You can help prevent such tragedies. Drive safely and courteously yourself. Observe speed limits and warning signs. Insist on strict enforcement of all traffic laws. When laws are strictly enforced, deaths go down. Back the attack. Support your local safety council.
Oh, we cut you down there, Brer Rabbit. You might as well come on out, because we're going to stay here till you do. Hey, Brer Bell? He's got to come out sometime. That's what they think, because this is my laughing station. He
gotta come out sometime. They don't know that this is an American Motors car with all-season conditioning.
Yes, all-season air conditioning. Another exclusive feature from American Motors. Now you can say goodbye to sweltering hot cars, to choking dust and exhaust, to shivering in zero cold. With all-season air conditioning, you simply turn one knob to ride cool in summer, warm in winter, and enjoy filtered fresh air in any weather all year round. Own a spectacular new Rambler with complete year conditioning. It's the lowest priced air-conditioned car in America. Yes, low-cost all-season air conditioning is the right kind for you, and you're so right to choose a 55 Rambler cross-country, now at all Nash dealers, with all the glamour of a luxurious family sedan, plus the utility of a rugged station wagon. Another reason why American Motors means more for Americans.
Yep, you get more car for your money when you buy, more money for your car when you trade.
A dream is a wish your heart made. When you see a star, a Nash is a star of car maze. It outshines all others by far.
Now come with Nash into a new motoring age. See the brightest new star of all for 55, with completely new trend-setting style inspired by the magnificent Nash Healey, Europe's finest.
Only the beginning, folks. Just look inside.
Here's the biggest room on the road with the widest front seat of any car and intriguing high-fashion styling. Here are reclining seats for the world's most restful ride. There are even twin travel beds to nap the children on long trips. Yes, for 55, vision unlimited through a new Motoramic windshield, widest of any car. Look into a new motoring world from behind the wheel of a new Nash Ambassador or Statesman. Drive Nash for 55 at your Nash dealers tomorrow.
If you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true.
You love Nash for 55 or my name isn't Jiminy Cricket. Oh!
Gosh, Pluto, the 55 Nash sure is a beauty.
That's right, Mickey. And it has a new Jetfire V8 engine that really takes off. It's a big, solid car that whips around the sharpest curves. A family car that turns and handles like a dream. And that's not all. Nash has the widest wraparound windshield of all.
Come on, Pluto, old boy. We're going to see the 1955 Nash.
Yes, for 55, come with Nash into a new motoring age. Thrill to brand new power. A new 208 horsepower Ambassador Jetfire V8 engine to give you get-up-and-go performance that commands the American road. There's a new Motoramic wraparound windshield, widest of any car. And for 55, Nash gives you completely new handling ease. Even on sharpest curves, you'll cling to the road like a streamlined train. Huge Nash deep coil springs, inclined at an angle, work like sea lake, greater stability on curves. Ever see a big family car maneuver like this? A big car that could turn like this? Yes, for a totally new driving experience, thrill test the new Nash Ambassador and Statesman at your Nash dealers tomorrow. Another reason why American Motors means more for Americans.
Drive carefully. Please, watch out for children.
School's open.
I am an engine. My mother was imagination. Father, molten metal. In me is power, churning power, turning power, burning power in 8 busy breathing cylinders. I am Chevrolet's new Turbofire V8, an engine that keeps car wheels rolling. 162 horses are racing inside me, every one a stallion of power. I cover ground straight, fast, steady. Distance is my challenge, my glory. Miles, not gasoline. These are my brothers, Chevrolet's high-stepping Blue Flame 6s. No chips off the old block. These sixes are new, all new and acted. Mountains melt, hills hide when they see 'em coming. We're highway spanners, 7-league boots that cover a continent. Power, that's what we sing of. Performance, that's what we sell in 8s, in 6s, in all new Motoramic Chevrolets. Power, performance, this is our story.
Screen like this has a much softer, smoother action than the soft screens that you find on most cars. But now no nonsense, no sir. Johnson cars, run, I'm business exclusive.
Well, that was all very clear if you're a duck, but Donald was trying to teach the boys. See these 2 pairs of springs? These are longer and wider than these shorter, stiffer springs. Now, everybody knows that a longer, wider spring like this has a much softer, smoother action than the short springs that you find on most cars. But not on Hudson's. No, sir. Hudson cars are built with these exclusive deep coil springs to give you a ride that's 3 times softer and smoother. They're safer, too. Here's why. These deep coil springs are placed above the center of gravity. In most cars, the short springs are below the center of gravity. It's easy to see the Hudson with its deep coil springs is much more stable on turns and curves. There's little or no uncomfortable swing and sway in a Hudson. Here's another thing you'll like about the brand new Hudson Hornet. You have your choice of the latest, greatest of the V8 engines, the Hudson Hornet V8 or the famous National Championship 6. American Motors has really rolled out the red carpet with the completely new Hornets and Wasps. See them. Drive them at your Hudson dealers now. Well, all right, Donald, if you want to stick to those old-fashioned stiff short springs, go ahead and be miserable. It doesn't cost any motor long on the exclusive new years ahead deep coil springs in a Hudson Hornet or Wasp. You get 3 times as soft and smooth a ride. A much safer ride, too, because those longer springs set high above the center of gravity combat car sway. And have you seen the beautiful new Idea 55 Rambler with its smart new 2-tone colors? It's got deep coil springs, too, that take all the headaches out of driving in today's crowded traffic. Let's say you're a salesman or a housewife out shopping, always looking for a place to park. The Rambler's your car. You can park it easily in small spaces. Yet it's a full-size family car and gives you up to 30 miles to the gallon. And with the Rambler's low price and high mileage, you can afford one for you and your wife, too. Check your Hudson dealer and see how little it costs to be a 2-car family. Like the Hornet and Wasp, the Rambler has airliner reclining seats, twin travel beds, and the twice-as-safe double-strength single-unit body. All mighty good reasons why American Motors means more.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The management of this drive-in theater is happy to announce you can enjoy your favorite form of movie entertainment regardless of rain. No longer will it be necessary to let rain spoil your fun. Now you can keep your windshield clear with a Drizzle Gard. Simply attach it to your windshield, and in a jiffy, you're enjoying the movie without constantly running your windshield wipers. A Drizzle Gard will save you gasoline and wear and tear on your battery. After the show is over, all you do is take off your Drizzle Gard, roll it up, and it's ready to be used again, just like an umbrella. So next time it rains, don't sizzle in a drizzle. Get yourself a Drizzle Guard and enjoy the show. Drizzle Guards are on sale now at the concession center.
Take off in the, come on, the new Tempest series spiced with special custom trim, high wing bucket seats, full carpeting, and floor-mounted stick shift. Pontiac punch and posh at a low, low price. Coupe or convertible. Tempest punches holes in the idea that gas economy means limp performance. You can get up to an honest 166 horsepower from the gas-saving 4 in a Tempest Le Mans. And Tempest is balanced like none of the others. With engine in front, transmission in the rear, there's heat on each wheel for biting traction and getaway grace. Independent four-wheel suspension with swing axles help Tempest take ruts, rills, and hills in flat, level stride. If you want custom trim, bucket seats, full carpeting, posh, punch, and low price, sample Pontiac's Tempest Le Mans at your Pontiac dealers now.